some media here that want to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
First off, congratulations. What was your reaction when you heard the Rockets are taking you?
Yeah, thank you. It's a great organization. You know, they're a playoff team. You know, they have a great group of guys. I was excited. I was definitely excited. I'm speechless.
What do you think you, coming into this team, can add right away?
You know, the one person that I'm really latch on to is Beverley. I think that we have a lot of similarities. You know, I think that his grit and grind that he really plays with is something I have in my game. And so, you know, I think that I can come in from day one and be that person that he's being, you know, the defensive player, the energy guy, stuff like that. And I mean, you know, I'm going to come in and listen, work hard, and do whatever I can to get on the floor.
What do you feel you bring, and what areas do you feel need to be improved upon?
Like I said, I think that I can come in and play defense and be that energy guy from day one. And I mean, you know, a lot of the question was what position am I 1 and 2? You know, I feel myself as a combo guard, so just trying to become more comfortable with that, and improving my shooting a little bit more, so you know I can get on the floor.
Your uncle played with Kevin McHale for so long. Does it mean anything to you to be playing for Kevin McHale now?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, he's a legend in the game. Even if my uncle didn't play with him, it would have been an honor. Just because he's one of the greats to ever play the game that I love. So I mean, it's just like I said, it's an honor, and can't wait to get in the gym and work.
Is there anything though to the family connection?
I'm sorry?
Anything important or not important to you about the family connection to him and his career?
You know, it just feels right. You know, with my uncle being his teammate for that as long as he was. Me growing up watching all the old Celtics tapes and of my uncle and him being on it, him being you know that player that he was, it just feels right. You know, it feels good.
You said you were excited about being drafted by Houston. What were your expectations going into the draft about where you go and where you might go?
You know what? It was all over. You know, I knew the teams that liked me. You know, I knew some things had to fall my way. But I mean, like I said, I'm excited to be a part of a team and get there and work.
Does that mean you knew Houston was a team that liked you?
Yeah, I did. I felt like I had a pretty good workout with them. And, you know, I felt that they understood the things that I brought to a team, and so yeah, I'm excited.
What would you bring to the Rockets?
I'm sorry?
What would you bring to the team?
You know, like I said, yeah, I'm going to come in from day one. I think my biggest ability is to play defense. You know, be the guy that comes in and ignites the team with the play. You know, block, steal, or something like that. You know, just be the guy that's going to do all the right things.
Any other questions?
Well, Nick, as Player of the Year in the conference, you must have done a lot more than just play defense.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I was asked to do a lot of things this year on my team. You know, scoring the ball, you know, rebound, assisting, playing defense, guarding the best player, and so that's what I did. You know, I think that people undervalue my ability to score. And, you know, I'm just gonna have to show them that. But I mean, I know what we have is a great scorer in James Harden. And you know, so I'm gonna pick my things that I'm gonna focus on, so I can help this team.
Great, thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.